Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Forms to create a questionnaire, okay? And it's really easy and simple, so if you don't know how to reach this page, this is what you do, guys. Open up a new tab, okay? Then what you want to do is, once you're in this tab, right, you'll see this option right here for Google Apps. You're going to scroll all the way down, scroll down, and you'll see the option right here that says Google Forms. Click on this one, then you'll be redirected to this page basically, right? Really easy. There's some templates as well right now if you want to start a new form. But I want to show you how to create a questionnaire, right? So let's do a blank form so I can show you everything. So I'm going to open up a blank form and you can title it anything you want. So you can be like, well, guide, oh, guide questionnaire, for example. So this is our form. If you want, you can go ahead and make it bold, italic, underline it. Okay, you can also link it to a website if you want. You can add a description to this form. Basically, maybe why this questionnaire exists. What are you trying to achieve with that? This is a tutorial. Okay, so this one you can do this. You can also add a list. You can do a numbered list. You can add bullets. A lot of different things you can do, guys. Let me remove this for now. But there's different types of questions. Let me close this. There's different types of questions you can do on your Google form. You can have short answer questions, for example. You can ask someone for their name, right? Let me ask someone for their name. And we change this option. So this is where you change the options of the answers. So you can have different types of answers. You can have short answers, paragraphs. So short answers, things like their name, email, paragraph is when they're asking for feedback or, suggestions. And then we can have multiple choice, for a single answer selection. For example, would have multiple choice, for example, gender, male, female, other, Let me show you, okay? We could have check boxes, drop downs, a lot of different other things. For example, linear scales, date and time. But for now, let me show you name, right? Name, we're going to change this to short answer, okay? A few characters, for example. Someone will come here, put their answer. And if you want this answer to be required, compulsory, you turn this option on right here that says required, okay? Really easy and simple. And there's some more options you can do as well. You can do a response validation if you want, but you can research more in that. But for now, we have name, right? You can also go ahead and change, its style right there if you want. So this is how you add another question. Click on this plus icon right here. We go to the next question. Next question, maybe we ask for suggestions. Okay. Ask for suggestions. This one, let's make a paragraph so that, there'll be a long answer text. This is required. That's okay. We'll add another question. Multiple choice, right? Like, well, let's ask their gender. We're asking their gender. So whatever is required, you'll see a star next to it, the question. So gender, we have a multiple choice. This is okay. We'll check on multiple choice. Option 1, male. We'll add another option, female. And then right here, they're asking us to add the option other. We'll just click on add other and it will show up right there. Let me remove this. And if you want, you can also add an image with the option. Okay. Then we can make this required or not. I'm not going to make this required. We're just going to move on to another question. As you can see, gender does not have a star next to it, right? It is not a required question. And then we can have check boxes. We can select all that apply. For example, are you happy with our service? So let's add a checkbox, right? We can add a checkbox right here with one option like yes, or the other option will be no, right? It also it is a smart form. Well, Google Forms is kind of smart, so it took that up on its own. So here, guide questionnaire. Change the spelling. You can add a title to this form. So this is saved. It's saved to my drive automatically. Every change I make continuously saves to drive. This is how our form looks like right now. And then I'm going to add another question. Cool. A drop down, for example. Let me remove this. And if you want, you can change the order. If I drag this, I take this all the way down. Look, I can change the order, guys. So now we're going to do, guys, we're going to do a drop down, a list of options. Okay. So for example, fruits, and then we will have multiple choice. We can have a multiple choice grid right here. Let's picking that up. it's trying to be smart and trying to figure out what you would actually like. So I'm gonna do a drop down. An option would be apple. Mangoes. Tomatoes are fruits, guys. So those are fruits. And let's do, well, bananas, right? That's another fruit. So we can do that. If you want, you can do we can make this required. And then let me add another one. Let me show you a linear scale. For example, rating. Okay, what would you rate? So on a scale of 1 to 5, right? The scale is 1 to 5. If you want to label it, maybe worst, best, you can label that as well, but you don't need to. I'm going to make this required. Then you can also do a date and time. Let me open that up. So for example, date. I picked that up. So you put the day, month, year, And if you want, you can also add time. So what you can do now is when someone goes ahead and adds a response, you'll be able to see under here in responses, and you can basically link this to Google Sheets. So if you link this to Google Sheets, any response that comes, it will be automatically saved on the sheets, okay? And if you want, what you can do is you can collect emails for everyone who does answer your questionnaire, or you can make it completely anonymous. You don't have to do that. There's a lot of other things you can set up, but what we can do now, we can go and preview our questionnaire. Of course, you can add images as well. So this form is not yet published, so it's not actually accepting responses. And if you want to share it with anyone, you just copy this responded link and share it to people. So let's actually publish this form. Click on, so here's the rating list, the date, time, right? Fruits. So let me change the publish settings and publish this so we can actually go ahead and answer it, and then we can show you the responses, right? So I have published this form right now. Okay. Now, if you want, you can style your text if you want, but we don't need to do that right now. So anyone with the link can respond, or you can also manage so only specific people you set with their email can respond, right? But I'm okay with anyone with the link. That is okay. I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And now that it's published, I will start doing responses, right? So I'm going to copy the link. I'll copy this, open this up in a new tab, guys. Then let's answer it and see. So this is my email. This is not being shared because I've not requested it. So name, Pioneer. Let's just say no suggestion. And then let's put in our gender. So for gender, I'll pick, let's say male. Happy with your service? Yes. Fruits, you just choose here. Well, I like mangoes more. Rating, I rated a 5. Date, we'll put this right here to yesterday's date. Then you can go ahead and submit, right? So now that I've pressed submit, the response has been recorded. So if I come back here, okay, if I cancel and I look at the responses, I can see one response right here. I can see charts, for every question, I can see charts, graphs, right? Rating, scales. Really, really easy and simple, guys. Really powerful. You can go in and export this to Excel as well, right? And download the responses as CSV if you like. You can also go ahead and print it or delete the responses. Really easy and simple, guys. So I hope this guide provided value to you. And if it did, guys, consider smashing the like button as well as subscribing to Guide to Everything. And I'll see you in the next one.